Hi, everybody. On November 24th, 1859, Charles Darwin published his groundbreaking book on the origin of species. In it, he proposed an idea that would forever change how we view life on Earth. Darwin suggested that living organisms, plants, and animals did not appear suddenly. Instead, they evolved gradually over time. Though fossil evidence was limited then, he built his theory from comparative anatomy, observations of hybridization, animal breeding, and his global expedition aboard the HMS Beagle. Since Darwin's time, evidence for evolution has grown tremendously. Fossils, advances in genetics, and technological progress have all reinforced his ideas. At its core, evolution results from three key factors: variation with individuals of a population, natural selection by the environment, and the inheritance of traits. Together, these form a system that adapts species to their surroundings over time. The process is simple but powerful. Variation among individuals occurs in a population. Natural selection is inevitable as environments shift and organisms face new challenges. And heredity ensures that traits are passed on. This combination has made evolution an ongoing process, always present, always shaping life. Consider the evolution of the eye, for instance. It likely began with simple light-sensing cells in primitive animals. Over generations, beneficial mutations increased the number of these cells. Those that helped animals avoid predators or find food provided an advantage, and gradually, these beneficial traits were selected. As more complex mutations appeared, these cells formed a concave shape for better light detection, then developed lenses to sharpen images. Eventually, a system emerged where sensory cells worked together. This system, which we would call the precursor of the brain, laid the groundwork for organs like the eye, the nose, and the ears. Another way to look at evolution is through the lens of economic survival. If a mutation provides a benefit, for example, if the energy gained is greater than the energy required by the organism, the trait will be favored and persist. However, if the cost outweighs the benefit, it will be eliminated eventually because organisms that are at a disadvantage cannot compete as well in their environment. Evolution is an ongoing process, and biologists do not debate its truth. The only debates are about the relative importance of different forces in certain cases, its pauses, its starts, its speed, and whether it occurs slowly in some cases or in bursts. But the basic principle remains the same. Life changes through variation, natural selection, and heredity. Evolution isn't something that suddenly occurs all at once. It's a natural, ongoing process. This is a general overview of biological evolution, which is a process as natural and consistent as the turning of the earth itself. Gradually, the simplicity of more primitive forms of life, even at the cellular level, become more complex through evolution by natural selection. So, evolution is not just a theory. It's a reality written into the fabric and the diversity of life. See you next time.